Dry fire. Why do we dry fire? We dry fire because it makes us better. And it's probably the most efficient financially and time-wise to get yourself to the next level. How do you dry fire? Well, first of all, you're gonna need a weapon. You're gonna need a gun, okay? And you wanna make sure that gun is safe and clear, and you're always aiming it in a safe direction, all right? My gun is clear. I utilize magazines filled with steel dummy rounds because they feel weighted similar to an actual loaded mag would feel. Now you can get faster at things like draw and reload and transitions, all that stuff. You can get faster at all that stuff shooting live rounds at the range. The problem with that is it's expensive. So you can save a lot of time and money by dry firing at home. It's a pretty simple process, you know, you just get your rig on, get to work. Some aids that will help you out very much is a shot timer. There's free app shot timers on the Google Play site and also on the Apple Store. But I utilize the Shooters Global shot timer. This is the cheaper one, Shooters Global Go. I'm not exactly sure what it's called. But it comes with an app, right? And you can actually set it for dry fire practice so it's not as loud. And you can download different drills, or you can also make your own. I make a lot of my own drills so that I can come back to it and see how proficient I am at those drills, and or just train to get better. So some basics. I'll run you through 3 pretty simple dry fire drills that are super beneficial for your fundamental skills. Now remember, when you're dry firing, you need to have a solid grip on your weapon. Otherwise, you're gonna have what's called dry fire grip, and you're essentially gonna be, using your weapon with a soft, non-effective grip that you would never actually shoot with. And then when you go out to the range to shoot, you're gonna see, your gun's flopping all over the place and you're not actually putting effective rounds on target. The opposite of that actually would benefit you in live fire, which is every time you get your hand on the gun, you have a very solid grip and one that you would expect that would control recoil, right? Doing that in dry fire will help your grip in live fire. So there's 3 basic drills we're gonna run through today. One is going to be draw, second is gonna be 4 aces, third is going to be 8 alpha. I made up 8 alpha. It's not really a super cool invention or anything. It's just what I call it. So let's go through those. For the draw, I like to start off at 1.5 seconds and then I'll up it to 1 second. I don't really practice sub-second draws, but in practicing the 1 second draw, if you get it correctly, you're probably at 0.9 something. So I go up to 1 second draws for practice. Although, if you want to push yourself, nothing wrong with that. Go faster, set it to 0.8. That's all good. But I'm looking for consistency, so I'm going to start off at 1.5. And let's hit it. Okay, I apologize for blinding you, but that was a good draw. One more. Okay, cool. Now, with a 1.5 second draw, you should be seeing very clear sights on target, stable and stopped right in the center of your target, and you know that you would get bullseye, center of the A zone, right in the head box. Perfect shot, basically, for a 1.5 second draw. That way, at longer distances, you're still getting good hits, and you want to be able to have a good effect on target at 1.5 seconds from 25 yards even. All right, good 1.5 second draw, and we'll go to 1 second. For a 1 second draw, you're going to be seeing more of a flash sight picture. So as soon as you see those sights on target, you're pulling the trigger. Oh, that was pretty good, but I hit my flashlight again. My left hand is bumping into it. All right, that was probably a little bit late. All right, that was good. About as good as we're gonna get it right now. All right, good 1 second draw. If you're struggling with the speed there, keep in mind hand speed. You wanna have your hand come fast up to the gun and have good indexes. All right, with 1 second draws, you're not really gonna get it from strange positions. So here, you know, you're probably not gonna get a 1 second draw like that. I mean, I'm not, maybe someone else is. Maybe I will one day, but it helps me if I have a really good index. So I'll start indexing with the bottom, with my hand indexing the bottom of the holster. I'll come up, my hand will come up, touch the bottom of the grip, wrap around, defeat the retention, get the gun up, left hand comes to meet it pretty much where the holster is. The left hand comes to meet it right where the holster is. And I start acquiring a solid grip on target, pressing out onto the target, boom. And the line to the target is, you know, I think the fastest, most efficient way is from here straight up to the target. All right, I'm not coming up and out, and I'm not doing some weird stuff. Right, I'm coming from here straight up to the target, and the path follows right under your dominant eye. All right, that's going to be the most efficient way to get to the target. Efficiency equals speed. All right, 4 aces. For 4 aces, I like to start off at 3 seconds. I like to start off at 3 seconds for 4 aces. Yep. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. All right. 4 aces is draw, 2 shots, reload, 2 more shots. Okay, now we're gonna work on 4 aces at a GM standard time. It's gonna be 2.5 seconds. 2.5 seconds. This one is difficult for me, and sometimes I get it. 2.5 seconds. Oh, pushing the speed, missed the mag. Missed the mag. Some things to think about for this drill. You're gonna need a fast draw, so keep that 1 second draw. All right, fast draw on target. Boom, boom, clean trigger pull straight to the rear. Now, I've found for me the most efficient and fastest way to reload is, especially with Glocks, because sometimes the mags don't want to fall free super quickly. So what I'll do is I'll point the mag at the next mag, so where the next mag is coming from. And as I do that, I'm hitting the mag well and bring it down just a tiny bit. That gives the mag some momentum to jump out of the gun, to release out of the gun quickly. So I'll do that, go to the next mag. It's very important when you come to this mag with your grip hand to really snatch it out. If you want to be fast, you have to snatch out the mag. If you want to be fast, you have to really snatch out the mag like that. So at the same time, we're dropping this mag and snatching this mag. and bringing it right up to the gun. Something like that. Bring it right up to the gun. Just like that. All right, that's what we're looking for. So let's try to hit it. Hit 4 aces in 2.5 seconds. All right, not too bad. One more time. Don't be afraid. All right, that felt pretty good. Next is 8 alpha. I started 8 alpha at 3.5 seconds. 8 alpha is draw, 2 shots on one target, transition to the next target, 2 shots on that one, hit your reload, 2 shots, transition again, 2 more shots. Working on a lot there, and it's really good for building different skills. It's really good. Okay, now we're built all of these drills, at least in this training session, which is kind of how I do a quick dry fire session. Each drill builds on itself, right? Draw, fast draw. Okay, next is going to be 4 aces. Draw, 2 trigger presses. Reload, 2 more trigger presses. Next, 8 alpha. Draw, 2 shots. Transition, 2 shots. Reload, 2 shots, 2 shots, right? Everything is building on each other. In order to get clean, fast transitions, you're going to want to move your eyes first. So, sights on target, finish my 2 shots, eyes, gun, eyes, gun, eyes, gun, eyes, gun, eyes, gun, right? You want to look at a specific spot. So don't just look at the whole target, look at a specific spot. Look at the A zone, and then look at a point in the A zone. Imagine a dot inside of the A zone that you are intent the sights to land there. A lot of this is easier with a red dot, but you can make it work with irons, for sure. You definitely can make it work with irons. All right. 8 alpha, 3.5. Let's hit it. Ooh. All right, 8 alpha, 3.5, let's hit it. Good. Next, 8 alpha, 3 seconds. This is gonna be really pushing here, really pushing the time, really pushing the speed. Very deliberate, loosen up so you can go fast. Almost had it. Let's hit it. There we go. There we go. And on some of those, this one coming here, the last one before I transitioned, my sights were a little off. Those were probably deltas and or a mic. But I push the speed and I know what that looks like at that speed. So if I'm trying to hit it, I'd back off a little bit to confirm that alpha. All right, in live fire, I would back up a little bit on the speed to confirm that alpha. But that's pretty good run through of a pretty fast dry fire session. Give it a shot, put in some work. Godspeed. Cease.